But I just don't have any of that right now. So we are going to, we're just going to see how this works. So let's go ahead and get our chili sauce into our science cup, as well as we can anyway. And I'm so glad that the bottom of my blender didn't leak this time around. Ooh, okay, all right, this need, oh boy, yeah, this is, oh wait, I know what to do, okay. Yep, okay, I just figured it out. There we go. We are going to be using the handy dandy sieve, once again, to get rid of this excess water. So let's go ahead and get that going. Please pardon the mess, I am very lazy. All right, there we go, that's more like it. That's more the texture I was going for. All right. Here we go. Yep. That's good. That's good sink design there. All right. Okay, so we have our chunks. We have our slurry. Go now. Let's go ahead and get that there. Okay. All right. There we go. And that is kind of the texture that we're going to be working with. It is smelling very sweet, almost herbal in a way. But I know for a fact that it's going to be a little bit less pleasant on the tongue once it actually gets going. So let's set this aside with our onions. And let's see what we got next. I'm just going to go ahead and clean my cutting board really quick. Yes. Bob Ross isn't with us anymore, everybody. This is what we got. And let's just go ahead and add some happy little trees. Let's see. Okay, so we got the chili sauce, we have the onions. Let's see, what do we have next? Let's just go ahead and get the tomato ready. It's a quick prep. Ooh, that's a good one. I absolutely love it when vegetables are in season and not grown by weird scientists. All right, so we're going to be working with miniature burgers. So this is a huge tomato for that type of application, but there are ways around it. Ooh, man, that is some good texture on those things. Really, everybody, like, go with the smaller farms, you end up getting a better product. All right, so let's see, probably gonna need these in quarters. There we go. Oh my gosh, the pepper gas is still in the air. Yes. Well, there goes the tomato, and here comes the insect population. All right. Okay. Man. Sure. If you don't like vegetables, just find a different source. Usually non-tasty vegetables are just a symptom of factory farming. All right, so we're just going to go ahead and saran wrap this and save it for later. Unless we can find the original bag. There we go. I mean, as long as the bags from the grocery store don't have holes, I mean, you know, it's plastic. It works. All right, back in the fridge you go. Ba-da-dum. One day somebody else besides me will operate the camera, but for now, I'm all I've got. Yeah. All right. Good stuff. All right, so at the moment, this is what we're working with. We just have our dudes there. Those are our fellows right there. Those are going to be the three support actors for the evening. So now we are getting closer to the good stuff. Let's go ahead and see how our mushrooms are doing. Yeah, well, once you know it. Apparently using a steamer wrong isn't that wrong. It's coming along nicely. It's going to be a little while longer before they're fully ready. Hey, you know, it's an hour stream. Yeah, all right. I'm poking a monkey. Just poking him with a stick and holding him in my hand over here. All right, let's see here. Visualize. Right, let's see how the buds are doing. Oh yeah. Yes, the tops of them are very crispy, or well, you know, they have a slight extra crispiness to them. So, actually, I think I'm probably just going to go and take them out so that they don't, like, you know, overwarm, I guess, if that's a term. Go. All right. Okay, so we will not be needing the oven for the rest of the evening, so we're just going to give that homeboy a rest. Okay, I don't know if you guys hear that, but Rick Astley has now become an insurance commercial. Yeah, they're using YTMD memes from 2003 to sell us, I don't know, phone insurance or whatever they're talking about. So I much prefer hearing other things besides that. Yeah, thank you, Pandora Advertising, for rickrolling both of my viewers. All right, let's get going. So, cheese is, you don't have to prep that. You just cut it and go. So, let's see. We're basically just waiting on the mushrooms. The mushrooms are basically the last thing that's, you know, kind of slowing things down a little bit. So yeah. Dead air, and you know what that means. It's time for the sous chef. Sous chef, you got dead air? That's right. Entertain the people, sous chef. That's right. Yeah, okay, he's very interested in what is smelling like toxic gas over near the peppers. Time for your close-up, buddy. Okay, off you go, buddy. That's my guy right there. Oof, yeah. So going back to Wind Waker, it really is a very nice little bit of nostalgia. You know, it was, you know, like Zelda games were really hard. They've always been really hard, but they've never been impossible. You know, it's like, you know, you'll spend a day or so, you know, trying to figure out what the hell you're supposed to do in a certain room, unless you're a punk and you use a strategy guide, like me. But I don't know, it's just so much fun. Like, Wind Waker didn't exactly have the kind of linear storyline that you're used to from Zelda games. It's like, usually in Zelda, it's like, okay, go to the 8, you know, striped wonders of the world, and then you win the game. In Wind Waker, it was more... There were more themes. Like, first you get the spheres, then you have to get the sword, and then you have to get the Triforce. And yeah, like, that didn't exist in any of the other games. Like, they went right back to the regular stuff after that, from what I understand. And then they made Breath of the Wild and just murdered me with a video game. Thank you, Nintendo. So yeah, interesting little bit of news on the Hyrule Warriors thing. That was kind of cool. How they're gonna make the prequel to Breath of the Wild and have the same art style. I thought that was kind of cool. So yes, welcome to my cooking / game review show. That's kind of the niche I occupy. So yeah, we're gonna hang out here for a bit, just chilling, chillaxing, listen to some classical music, some Amadeus Mozart. Mugging for the camera. Yes. Yeah, okay, I guess let's just go ahead and start prepping the meat, because it looks like things are going to get started pretty soon. So, we're all familiar with regular hamburgers. You just get the meat, slap it on the grill, and be done with it. But I'm going to try a few different things this time, because I just want to see what happens, and I'm making such tiny burgers that, it's kind of like a little test tubes of flavor experiments. So, let's see, I'm going to use our 80% chuck right here. And let's go ahead and... Sorry, if you don't have some of this, get some. It will make cleanup so much easier. So we are going to... it's parchment paper, by the way. Thank you. So we're just going to start making our patties over here. Wrong side. There we go. Alright. It's going. Alrighty, well, I hope that color doesn't mean anything alarming. Let's take a whiff. And we're good. It is really cool. Like, your nose knows when meat is bad. Let's see. Ah, shit. Ah, mother of fuck. Ah, shit. Well, guys, I just learned a very important lesson today. Buy your meat the day you cook, because I have a pound of shit now. Just gonna go over here now.